Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I am talking all things at-home beauty tools. So I'm going to take you through each and every one of these beauty tools and rate them and kind of give you my feedback as to what works and what doesn't work. But first, I'm going to get changed and we'll get right back into it. Much better. So first tool I'm going to talk about today is facial cupping or facial cups. This is what they look like. And basically, these things are little tools that are helpful for lymphatic drainage. So what that means is you basically squeeze them, you put them onto your face, and you can kind of use them almost like a Gua Sha tool, which I will be talking about as well. But I really just find that this is great even after a Gua Sha session, just to really release a lot of that maybe build up or that stagnation and really drain the lymphatic system. I also like this for spot treating. So for instance, on my nasolabial folds, I really like to just use the suction and hold it there for a little bit of time, which is something that I can't do with Gua Sha, just to increase blood flow to that area. This is something I actually do love. I use it with oils. So just like Gua Sha, I use it with like argan oil or jojoba oils, just to allow for gliding on the skin. But this is definitely one of my favorites, and I'm going to talk about Gua Sha next. Okay, so next we have Gua Sha. Gua Sha is one of my favorite at-home tools, just because I feel like when I'm performing it, it's like really like a part of my self-care routine. And I just find that, you know, I can do it myself. I can go into places that I want. It really helps to relieve a lot of tension, especially in my neck when I'm sitting a lot all day. So I love, love, love Gua Sha. And I got this set from Amazon. I'll show you the box if you want to grab it too. I'll also put the link below in the description. I actually broke the heart one, which is actually my favorite tool out of the set, just because I feel like this side really helps get into those tough to reach places and really creates that contoured look because it can get a little bit deeper. Like I said as well, this is for lymphatic drainage, and sometimes when lymph builds up in the face, it can make the appearance of the face look swollen, or it can look like there's a lot of swelling. Sometimes that happens under the eye a lot, so I really find that using depuffing techniques such as Gua Sha or even the facial cupping can really help to just accentuate your features and get rid of a lot of that fluid that has built up in the face. Next is an at-home microneedling device. So this is what it looks like. You could see that there's little needles all around this device, and it's supposed to help with scarring and also fine lines and wrinkles. This is like to me, because the thing with this is that sometimes the quality of these things aren't the best, especially when you're ordering off something like Amazon. So if you are gonna buy this, buy something that's more high quality. This one is off Amazon and it's nothing special, to be honest with you. I find that sometimes it feels like it's puncturing a lot more than it should. The needle should be super, super fine and no little like abrasions on them, because that can damage the skin. So I don't love this tool and I don't really recommend it. It just depends. Like if you were having a more professional line, then it'd be okay, but the ones that you can just buy off Amazon, it's a no for me. Okay, let's talk Microcurrent. So this is my Microcurrent device. This was actually gifted to me by Nuvolus. It's really strange because I actually wanted to try out a Microcurrent device for a really long time. And it was just strange how like I thought that in my head and I really wanted to try it out and do a video on it. And then they reached out to me and sent me one. So just perfect timing, and I was so excited when they reached out to me because I was like, yes, I finally get to try this device that I've been dying to try. So with Microcurrent, you do need to use conductive gels for it to actually work. So they did send me some conductive gels as well, and I'm pretty sure maybe it can come in a package, so it can come all at once. This is definitely the most expensive at-home beauty tool that I will be talking about today, but the price really does speak for itself, and there's a reason why it's that expensive, because it does really work, to be honest with you. So I was questioning, okay, how does this work, or what is it gonna feel like? And when I put the conductive gel on and I just turn this on, it kind of feels like all the little muscles in my face are just contracting as I'm using them. And what that does is it kind of helps to tone the facial muscles. It helps to, again, really bring out your features. It helps to lift certain areas. So I was actually surprised at the results of this. It really did feel like it lifted my eyebrows. It kind of softened my nasolabial folds. So I really, really like this and I highly recommend it. And it also comes with a red light tip. So you can actually take this part off and you can switch it to the red light head and turn it on so that it kind of just helps with healing, and it's great for scarring, also fine lines. It's very anti-aging. I love red light therapy in general, so it's fantastic that they offer this as well as a kind of like a 2-for-1 with this device. So really great, highly recommend it. Next up, we have these Blackhead Tools. You've probably seen these everywhere. These have been around for a very, very long time. They are used to extract blackheads on the nose, maybe small pimples or small whiteheads. I used these a lot when my acne was pretty bad, and honestly, I really feel like these contributed to a lot of the scarring that I have now, so this is a complete no for me. I do not like these tools. Maybe the odd time, like if something's very, very surface level and I'm not pushing down so hard, it's okay, but honestly, I don't recommend these at all, ever. I much prefer pimple patches if you do have a whitehead or something that's coming to the surface. These are from CosRx. This is not sponsored in any way. They didn't send these to me. I went out and bought these myself. And they are amazing. Like, I just put these on. I feel like they really absorb excess oils, and they are great for those whiteheads. Stops you from picking at them, and it does not leave a scar. And if you have blackheads, I really like a salicylic acid based toner. The one from Paula's Choice is my absolute favorite. I really feel like this has shrunken my pores and just really helped to get rid of a lot of the blackheads around my nose area and underneath my eye. So this is what I recommend instead of these tools. Okay, you've probably seen me use this before in my stories, on Instagram. This is the high frequency device. This was from Amazon. Very inexpensive, but highly effective. Okay, so this is, when you turn it on, it kind of makes like a buzzing noise, and this lights up and turns red. It's almost like a zapper. So I love this device for pimples or active pimples. It really helps to kill the bacteria under the skin. That's kind of how it works. So you just kind of like start zapping away at your pimples, and I really find that this honestly helps bring down the size of like those bigger pimples by like at least half by the next day. It's just amazing. I love it. It has different heads, so you can switch these on and off. It has one that's a little bit more concentrated. I'll show you what the other heads look like, and I'll also put the description, the link for this in the description below, so that you can purchase it too if you'd like. But I just love this, and it's also great for, you know, it has a red light, so again, anti-aging, fine lines. I love it. Next, we are going to talk about jade rolling. So jade rolling was probably, or a jade roller was probably the first at-home beauty device that I ever owned. I actually got this from a supplier. I'm a naturopathic doctor, so I have access to some of these tools, like I said, through the supplier, so that's where I ordered this from. But there's so many of these on the internet. You can find them pretty much anywhere. This one is real jade. What I don't like about jade versus rose quartz is that jade is more porous in nature. So that means that there's little tiny micro holes in it, so it can trap things. So you really have to make sure that you are cleaning this properly. The rose quartz doesn't tend to be as porous, so it doesn't tend to trap things as much, so not a lot of bacteria build up as much as this can get. But I love using this at the end of my skincare routine, especially before bed. So if I do like a Gua Sha session and then I apply all my serums and stuff, I like to use this to kind of push the serums in. And I like to use this side in the morning for like eye serums. It's just really cooling and it can get under the eye area to really push that product in so that it is more effective. So I love the Jade Roller. You know, it's something that you can do with, you can do without. You don't need to have this in your beauty regime, but I just like it and I just love using these little tools to just enhance everything. So if you're into this stuff, then yeah, this is definitely cool to have. Last but not least, this isn't really a beauty tool, but this is a mask applicator. I got this off of Amazon as well, and I thought I'd just mention it in this video because I find this to be really, really helpful. I do a lot of matcha face masks, which is basically just either matcha with a carrier oil like jojoba or argan oil, or I just literally mix matcha with water to make it into a paste. Matcha has been shown to be really effective at basically killing that like bacteria on your face. It's great for reducing inflammation and really helps to bring down the size of the pimples. So I like using this when I'm making my matcha face masks, and it just helps me to apply it more evenly, mix it up. And I thought I'd mention it because I love this. I recommend it to everybody. So I will put the link for this in the description below as well, so that if you want to get it, you can get it too. So that's it, guys. I mean, those are all of the beauty tools that I have at home. I've used them all. Some of them I love, some of them I don't love. But I hope this makes it easier when, you know, maybe you see something on social media or you're questioning whether you should get it or not. If you have any other questions about any of those specific tools that I showed in my video, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to, you know, maybe hear your feedback or maybe your experience with it. And if you actually want me to do like a demo using any of these specific tools, let me know. I will show you how I use them. I just thought I would do a general overview of these products today, just to show you what I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit that like button for me and subscribe to my channel, as it does help me out so much. And please turn on those post notifications because I will be posting new content like this every single week. And let me know in the comments below what you would like to see next on my YouTube channel, and I will try my best to cover it. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.